waste, you've got no time to hesitate. Cause there's still mountains left to climb through. Time and space and a little bit of faith. Yeah, we'll get you back. We'll get you back to living life. It goes on and on, and I say on and on. Oh, life, it goes on and on, and I say on and on. Oh, life, it No matter how hard or how many times you get knocked down, you've gotta get your feet back on solid ground. There's no giving up, there's no turning back. Well, you've come too far. On and I say on and on. Oh, life, it goes on and I say on and on. Oh, life, it goes on and I say on and on. Oh, life, it goes on and on and on.
All right, guys. This is Mayhem Mondays podcast.
On
Ongoing Dutch Radio Network. I am CJ, your host.
Hey, how you doing? I'm Sam. Merry Christmas.
And what's up, guys? I'm Santa Claus, and I'm here to take your presents.
That's right, man.
Now,
Hey, man.
tonight is a special night.
Christmas Eve, motherfucker.
Oh, is that tonight?
It's Christmas Eve.
It's Christmas Eve.
What the fuck? I ain't supposed to be.
Yeah, right, man.
I got people who love me.
Do we, though? I don't think
No.
we do. Nobody loves us.
Oh.
You know what? We're here because Going Dutch Radio Network is our family.
It's more important than Christmas Eve. You know what I mean? Going Dutch is more important than life. It's more important than food. It's not more important than Sam's haircut, though.
I hear what
Yeah.
you're saying. I hear what you're saying.
Are you picking up what I'm putting down?
I am. I'm
Are you
smelling
smelling what
you're
I'm
shitting.
shitting?
Nah. We need a new fucking line.
No, that's pretty good.
Is it, though?
Yeah, it is.
We're smelling shit in the lines.
Guys, we are live right now. Everybody knows it's not 9 p.m. It's 8 p.m.
It's 8. We're doing
Okay?
it a little
8 p.m.
early.
We're doing it a little early because
We-
we want to get out of here and
Yes.
go home and hold ourselves, hold our loved
We
ones.
want to see
I'm just
family.
tired. I'm just tired. I want to go to sleep, guys. I've been
know,
up
right?
partying a lot.
So I want to ask anyone who's watching live right now, or I just want to ask you guys as well. So, I mean, none of us are at our family's house right now.
No.
Right?
I
Like,
don't have a family. But thanks for bringing it up, CJ. I'm really
Wow.
sensitive about that.
What? What a really dick
Wow,
thing
so
to
yeah,
say,
CJ.
I wish
You
we
know
could-
this.
I, just,
I told you this.
I switched to the prices right.
What a fucking.
No, but seriously though, I mean, like, is it normal to have like a event to go to for Christmas Eve, or is that just me?
Yeah, I think.
I don't think so.
I think with Christmas Eve, I think a lot of people go to mass if they do like church.
What's mass?
That's church.
Mass church?
You heathen?
Yeah.
What are
Fucking
you, raised in a
damn
barn?
it.
Dude, pretty much, yeah, yeah.
What the fuck?
Satan?
No, I mean it's just kind of like yeah. I think Christmas Eve is a more chill type thing.
Oh, okay.
But some families I know do Christmas Eve and then Christmas Day. They're
I feel
you
like
know,
it's a big
jam
party
squad.
thing, though. I feel like a lot of people might party Christmas Eve because you don't have work Sunday.
I mean, are the bars
Oh, not Sunday. Christmas. You
Are
don't have
Malone's
Christmas.
is open until 9 tonight.
till 9 though?
Till 9.
Like that's
Like
I
I know
mean-
Peppers is open till midnight usually on Christmas. On Christmas Eve, I should
Really?
say. Yeah, I went there last year.
That sucks. But I bet you they don't want you to come in Like bartenders are trying to get home too, right?
Dude,
So
no,
they
no,
don't want you to-
I think
can't be that-
a bar like Pepper's where you're gonna get some people coming in there after their family's like, oh, I need a drink.
Well, that's what I'm
and they're
saying.
gonna be dropping some money.
Dude,
Yeah,
absolutely.
So you could, and typically, like, when do you really need to go in as a bartender?
When it's busy.
When
When
it's,
it, no,
it's
no,
night.
like when do you start your shift as a bartender?
Well, right,
usually?
yeah, at
5, 6 o'clock.
5, yeah.
So I mean, you
5-ish.
got usually the whole day
Yeah.
to actually be with your family if you needed to. You know,
I guess.
I just can't stand
But here's the thing.
like Target being open. Target's open until like 10 o'clock or midnight tonight.
Really?
Is
yeah.
that a bad thing? Is that
Well, who the fuck
Dude.
is going in there and picking shit up like
Well,
last minute?
Need your last
Dude.
minute presents, man.
Dude, like
Yeah,
we
man.
love Kohl's, you know, Kohl's. And
Yeah, Kohl's.
they were open 24 hours every day from, I think, Thanksgiving all the way through tonight. 24 hours a day, 24/7. The Kohl's.
That's
Dude,
fucking crazy.
I know.
though.
No
Nah,
shit,
it's
man.
crazy now, but when you like don't have a gift for somebody, it's really
Yeah,
convenient. To
But
have
when
something
you
that's
when you
open.
add
I agree,
up
Tyreese, I
when you
agree.
add up like the electric bill, when you add up the fucking money that you need
What
to
are you,
pay
the business?
employees
Why
and
do
shit,
you
like that,
care?
I don't know.
Why do
Fucking,
you care? Do
I
you
want people to
own-
be home with their
do you
families.
own a
okay?
business? What do you
No,
care
I
about
don't.
that?
Dude, think
I
about
not.
like 40 years
But-
ago when everything was small businesses. Like nothing was open on Sundays ever, right?
Yeah,
Ever. Okay, Saturdays, well, I mean, maybe a third of the businesses were open.
they
like,
were open probably for like the beginning of the day,
Right.
maybe, and then after that you got to fucking get the fuck off.
Tina just called us last minute, man.
Huh?
She said men are last minute. Aunt Tina
Oh.
said men are last
I
minute.
thought. See, I read that wrong. I thought she said we're last minute man, and I'm like, I don't know what it is. What is it, man? What does
Last
that
minute,
mean?
like,
Is that
with, like,
sexual?
You know,
I
with
think it
shopping, they like people. They want men to do it early, but with sex, if you do it early,
Oh, yeah.
fucking
Yeah,
nope,
nah,
no, wow, you're looked down
You
upon.
get to pick. Either
Yep.
you want us to be soon and early, or want us to do it late.
Speaking of sex, CJ, what is everybody watching right now?
Everybody's watching Pornhub?
No, I don't know, maybe.
I don't know.
Fucking Going Dutch Radio Network, the sexiest show
Yes.
on
Look at us.
I got
YouTube,
I got a
Facebook,
question for you guys.
Twitch.
Yeah, what's up? What's up, Tyreese?
What did you guys give as gifts? What's some good gifts ideas? I need some ideas. I gotta give somebody a gift. I
I've
need some
spent
ideas.
over like $200 on just no. This is where you're gonna be like on batteries and light bulbs and
what the
and,
fuck
and
do
little
you guys
gadgets
do
and
in the
shit.
bedroom?
So when
What
you
Yeah, dude, no.
So
Using
CJ,
up all the batteries?
when you give a gift, are you more like, hey, they'll like this, or like, oh, they need this type thing?
They need this.
They
Yeah,
need this.
that's
See,
the
that's
best
how
gift.
I am.
That's
That's
the
the
best
best.
gift.
That's
That's
the
the
best
best
gift because you know that they're gonna use it.
Because here's the thing,
Yeah.
you give somebody, let's say someone in your family, let's say your ma or your pa,
What
right?
about them?
I'm saying you give
What
them a
about my
gift.
mom and my pa?
Are you gonna give her like, hey, I'm gonna give her like a nice set of earrings? So no, because chances are she's not gonna fucking like them. So you know what we're gonna
Yeah.
do? Let's get her some, what would you give her? Like something that she's going to use on a regular basis.
Right.
You know what's
You know what I
really
mean?
good about the infomercial things, where it's like the ShamWows and like the easy,
It works
like
every
those
time.
crazy things that's at night that you like. I would never buy for myself.
Yes.
Yeah, those are
The
yeah,
like,
those are
what
good.
is that blanket with the arms?
The Snuggie? Snuggie?
the Snuggie?
The cuddle, yeah, the snuggler
Snuggie?
or whatever.
Snuggie?
It's
No,
got
that
no,
sounds
it's got
close.
it's got a certain name.
Was
It's
it
got a
you
certain
that told
name.
me it's just basically a backwards bathrobe? Somebody just. It's like, wait
Yeah.
a second. Yes.
That's and
Somebody's
they're making a fucking
Dude, you know what?
fortune off that shit.
You're totally right.
They are
Somebody said-
making a
Yeah.
fortune
You see
off
this
that
bathrobe? Let's just wear it this way.
shit. Oh my god! But you couldn't sell it as a bathrobe. You have to sell it as a whole. Think about how stupid that is, though.
I need
Think
an
about
idea like that. Where it's
All right.
like,
right? Yeah.
I'm gonna
Guys.
turn this light bulb upside down.
Ooh.
This is
called a bulb light.
This is the bulb light right here. New invention, guys.
So
Shit.
I want to know from YouTube, but anyone who's watching live right now, please let us know what is the worst Christmas gift that you have ever received.
What's the worst? What's the worst Christmas gift you ever received? We
I
stopped
mean,
giving gifts. In
Other
my
than
family,
nothing, I don't think.
Yeah, I mean,
Though. How you
Socks.
feel about gift cards?
I hate socks.
No, what?
Dude,
I love socks.
Everybody says that.
Socks are great, man. Especially the ones.
I'm
with
with
the design.
you. If I want socks, I'm gonna go and pick up like
No.
Some socks.
my
You're gonna
own.
pick up the
Yeah.
brand you
Buy your-
like.
Yeah.
Some people like white, socks. Some people like black socks. It's either one or the other.
Why does it got to be white or black
What's
socks?
that? Yeah,
people
it's-
are
What about
racist,
the red
man.
socks or
It's
the
other
yellow
colors,
socks?
CJ.
or
What the
yeah.
fuck?
What the fuck, dude?
No, socks are great, man.
Yeah.
You can get socks. Socks are great.
Really?
Those are one of those necessity
rechargeables.
gifts, but it's like one of those things like I would just rather buy for myself. That's the whole thing.
Because do you like no show or do you like do you need some knee
Do I want ankle socks? Do I
Right.
want? Do I? Yeah.
ankle socks?
Yeah, man.
You know.
So
I
everybody's
have to say,
Yes.
I joke around, but the worst gift had to be money, cash. Everybody jokes around, but somebody
fuck outta
gives you
here.
$20. That's not. I'll accept it from my grandma, but like, what are you like? That's
Man, I
gotta
don't
be
know.
the worst.
Now,
gift.
if someone were to give me like a $150 blender or $150 cash, I'm gonna take the $150 fucking cash.
Right.
Right.
Well, because you might
not
not
an
necessarily need a blender.
but
Cash can get you anything. Yeah.
exactly.
That's
Yeah.
definitely
Well,
the
almost
best gift.
anything.
I'm trying to think. I'm trying to think of like the worst gift that I've ever gotten. I don't think I've ever
Just-
gotten a
what-
gift that.
Maybe not it's terrible. It's just
Sunglasses?
like so disappointing. You know what I mean? Like, oh my god, what? Like, really? Like, thanks,
Yeah.
grandma, or thanks.
Well,
you know what
I will
mean?
say,
I don't know.
I will say this. So they, like when we used to do like gift trading, like as kids and shit like that.
Yeah.
You know, we would put names in the hat, and all the cousins would buy gifts for one another. And my cousin Chris and I would just fucking give each other just the worst shit. Like I gave him a. He's always late.
gave
And then
some
I
shit.
always joke around.
Did you
like,
put poop in a box? In?
No. I gave him a Viagra clock. It's a clock, and it has Viagra, like the brand for getting your dick up. But
Now,
it was a
here's the
Viagra clock, so it was kind of like a joke, like, oh, you can't.
Don't
get it
you
up and
only
shit
get that like after you've been a member at, buying it for like a year?
Yeah,
What?
so
For
we
real?
found it.
I'm serious, dude.
So
usually you kind of
found
get free
it-
shit out of it.
I
Like,
remember
after buying so much.
as a kid,
Yeah.
we found it at like a silent auction, and it was like in like one of those baskets.
Yeah.
Or whatever that just has a bunch of.
Was there
just a
jizz
bunch-
on
or
it?
Maybe maybe it was a flea market. Not
You
a
know
silent
what I
auction.
was thinking?
But my dad was like, "You should give this to Christopher," and I'm like, "Fuck yeah, dude."
I was thinking
Yeah.
that like for the alarm system,
Ooh. Yeah.
instead of like the bell, it'll just have the snooze button to be just an erect penis. So it just wakes up, and then you gotta just put it back down to snooze it.
No, it would be better if the
No, you
penis
don't
came
run-
out. If the penis came out slowly.
That's
no,
what
no.
I do with my erect penis. Fucking-
Yeah,
It wakes you up.
No, it's the only way to turn off the alarm. You just have to just keep on fucking jerking it. Like, come on, God damn it.
So
anyways.
I totally off Christmas topic.
A little bit.
How old are you when you stop having morning wood?
I don't.
I thought you were gonna say how old were you when you stopped believing in Santa Claus? But go ahead, keep on going.
Yeah, when you stop.
I
having
thought you were
morning
about to
wood.
say
Is that
wet
it? Is that
dreams.
it? Like, do old guys still wake up with morning wood?
Yeah, I don't know.
I'll ask
I'm gonna have
my
to
dad.
say yes.
Yeah,
Ask your dad for us. Yeah.
It's a it's a good conversation.
Hey, Dad, good to see you. Christmas. Hey,
Here you go,
Dad.
here's your present. Come here.
All right. So no, but when did you stop believing in Santa Claus? How old?
Hey, Dad, do you have morning wood?
Oh, my mom told me right away. She was like, "We buy the presents in this motherfucker."
Oh, so she like
She
wasn't
didn't
about
even-
to share.
She doesn't.
Man,
She didn't even let me believe in a little bit about Santa Claus. She was like, "No, no, no, no."
Dude, my
CJ.
brother and sister are 5, 6, 7 years older than me, so I had to find out from them. You know what I mean? So
Yeah.
so this is what was going on. They obviously knew that Santa Claus isn't real. I guess I was gonna say,
Right.
Anybody's watching cannot think that Christmas is
I
real.
know.
Otherwise,
Spoilers.
no. Anyway,
they should not be watching the show
I know,
if they still
right?
believe in
I
Santa
know,
Claus.
right?
Man, it's not real.
All right. Anyway,
You
so
heard it
I
here
found out like,
first.
but
Fucking
my
Satan
brother and
over here.
sister. Listen. My brother
We're
and
listening.
sister would go out to the mall with my mom, my dad, and just buy a whole bunch of shit and would never get me anything. And I'm like, why the fuck are they getting all this shit?
Yeah,
they
yeah.
got everything they wanted. They,
Your
they-
brothers and
Santa's-
sister
Santa's
bought, or
bringing
your
it.
dad bought for your brothers and sisters?
like they went with them to go pick out what they wanted for Christmas.
You just didn't go.
No, I went and they didn't get me anything, and I'm like,
They
I,
didn't.
Oh.
This isn't
Are you
fair.
the oldest or the youngest, the middle child?
I am the
middle
youngest.
child?
I'm the youngest.
Ah,
but
well, then I don't know what's the fuck wrong
well,
with
no,
you.
what it was, I mean, obviously, it was just that they were getting the gifts that they wanted, but they were I had to wait for Santa Claus for me to get them. And then they
'Cause
finally
you-
broke the fucking news because I was crying and wailing so much. It was like second, third grade. You're like, you know the Tooth Fairy too? I'm like, yeah.
They
yeah,
dropped
it
it-
just
they dropped
it's like
it
a
all on
domino
you?
effect.
They dropped it all on you at one
Well,
time?
at that point, you start asking like,
just so
"Hey,
fucking-
is the Easter Bunny? Is the Tooth Fairy?"
And you know what? That's that day in second grade or third grade is the day I became a conspiracy theorist.
really?
I didn't believe anything my mom or dad said ever again.
Shit.
No, I'm kidding.
No,
but I
well,
mean seriously though.
No, when my mom told me, I looked at her right away. Like my dad was trying to break it to me. He was like trying to like sit me down. Like, look, Sammy, there was a Saint Nick, and he did do good things, and he said like the parents continued on. I was like, I didn't want to hear any of that. I looked right at my mom. I go, tell me, Mom, you'll tell me, right? Is he real or not? She goes, no, he's not real. She just said it so cold, and I just like all of a sudden like just broke down, and then I look up to her, I go, you lied to me, and fucking she felt so
Wait,
bad.
so how old were you, Sam?
should.
Whenever you found out,
I think I was 7,
okay,
maybe 7 or 8.
7. Yeah.
Is that around the same?
I think
like,
second grade's kind of the average.
Yeah,
right?
I think so.
Grade.
I
don't know.
think so.
I don't know.
You guys don't like socks, man. I got you socks.
Tyrice, when did you find out that?
Yeah, when did your
how
mom
old were
tell
you
you?
whenever you found out Santa Claus wasn't real?
I feel like you guys don't listen to me.
No, he said his mom told him right off the bat. Like, so as soon
No.
like,
I listened to you. I swear to God, I did. But you didn't tell me how old you were.
I don't know. I say every time I have like a story of my childhood, it's always around 5. I just say 5 is a nice round number. I just say.
Yeah, that's good. I can.
Yeah, so I'm just like, yeah,
That's
5.
young.
How old were you when you lost your virginity, Tyrice? 5.
I was 5.
This one time I was 5 years old.
I mean, I didn't know
Any
what I was
childhood
doing.
story,
That's great.
any childhood story. If you ask me when I stopped using the bathroom myself, I don't
Yeah,
know.
man.
Is that 5 years old?
5-ish.
Hey,
Good
man.
job. Merry Christmas,
Merry
everybody.
Christmas,
Yeah.
everybody. This
How's it
is
going?
Guys,
This
if
is
you
good.
have any good Christmas stories, embarrassing or not, or just something funny, please call us live, 636-926-6945. And we're live right now on Facebook, YouTube, Pornhub, Twitch, and watch our archive podcast on iTunes. That's right, people. If you do have an iPhone, please look us up and subscribe to us. Going Dutch Radio Network.
We got a few people on here. They're liking Tyrese's sweaters.
Oh, you like
Here,
this?
they're
Oh my
digging.
God. Oh, look.
This little thing
Digging a
right
sweater.
here, it has a little pocket for my beers and my phone. It got a little pocket right there,
Ooh.
guys. Look at that. You see that?
Oh, they can. Oh,
I'm gonna put it.
put it in that pouch.
Now, do certain companies make ugly sweaters? You know what I'm saying? Like, or is it just kind of
It's probably fucking Tommy Hilfiger or something crazy.
Yeah,
somehow,
something.
You know? Something edgy.
when they make an ugly sweater? Are they trying to make it ugly, or
Well,
are just
yeah,
all
I
Christmas
mean-
sweaters
I don't think-
just going to be ugly?
It's going to be kind of.
I think all Christmas sweaters are ugly.
Yeah,
Right?
because it's so festive. It looks like Santa threw up all over it.
It kind of looks like our fucking Christmas lights in the studio.
Yeah, well, no, those are beautiful.
They are.
They are, man. It took us a lot longer to
It took
put
us
them
like
up
20
there.
minutes, man.
That's because I wasn't helping.
yeah. Usually it's me not helping.
Well,
When you guys are setting
I
shit
don't
up.
feel so well, guys. We went out last night and Sam got into a fight.
No,
so I had to help.
I didn't.
And,
I did not. But no, it does look like so some guy was putting on his jacket.
Yeah.
And when you know how when you go to put on a jacket, you kind of throw it up. So I don't know if his hand hit me or his zipper hit me and fucked up. I got like a little. I can't. You can't see that, but
Now Sam got into a fight.
it does
guys.
look. It does
So,
look like I got my ass.
Once
beat.
again, if you were wearing a woman's jacket like Sam normally does, like that guy should have, then that zipper wouldn't have been on that side that hit your face.
He was
right?
really apologetic. I just was drinking. I was just like, oh, it's okay.
We just had somebody try calling us, so I'm going to call them back.
It's
It's not from California.
It's
is it?
not from California. It's not.
Oh my god.
Believe me, I'm trying to screen this shit. Hopefully.
It's probably
Who wanna
Aunt
take-
Tina. That
Yeah.
that zip code right there.
Yeah, we'll find out, guys.
Are we calling her back?
I think we are.
Or calling them back?
Yes.
On
Good
and
shit.
on, and
Good
I say
shit.
on and on life. Something on and on.
So,
and
for
I
everybody
say
watching, we are
on and
calling-
on, and I say,
Back somebody that tried to.
Anybody who's listening, we are calling somebody who is. Hello. Oh, hello. You are live. This is CJ from Going Dutch Radio Network. Who is this?
What's up, bitches?
I'm gonna
that's
say
Steve.
Scott. Is it Scott?
Scott. That's not a name.
Scott
We need
usually
a
calls us
name.
bitches.
Is it? A lot of people call us bitches.
Well, yeah, but Scott.
All right.
Who
It's
i-
Uncle Scott.
Ah, there we go. Hey, Scott. Did you get anything for Christmas?
It's not Christmas yet. It's
sorry.
not. It's
Oh, yeah.
Christmas Eve.
You guys get presents to each other?
What'd you get, Scott?
Yeah, we're good. We're good. Hey, Tyreese,
Yeah.
Oh, God.
Whoa, this is
stand up.
Stand up.
You are
Oh.
rocking that shit.
This weather right here. You want to see that?
Dude, it's beautiful.
I
It's
can't
beautiful.
stand up. It's amazing here. We got cords running all the way through here. I would stand up if I could. But it's like, all right.
You know what, Scott?
Here,
We
Scott.
appreciate your
Thank you,
taste
Scott.
in
I like-
clothing, man. We really do. Scott, do you have any shout-outs you want to give out to anybody while you're live?
I love you, honey.
What's that? Is that to Sam?
I don't think so.
Don't think so.
I think he's calling for Stewie. No, Stewie's not on the podcast tonight.
Yeah, Stewie's not.
All right, you guys have a great Christmas. Happy New Year's.
You too, Scott.
And I can't wait to see your next show.
Hey, thanks, man. You have a good one.
Thank you, Scott. What a nice guy.
Thank you, Scott. We appreciate it.
I don't know who he was. I think he was. Let's say he was talking to Stewie.
I think he was shouting
Yeah,
out
he
Tina.
was-
He was
maybe.
shouting out Tina.
He said honey, like
He said
meaning
honey.
wife.
Like somebody was here.
Like
All right,
no, honey meaning
you know
like
what? We got a good relationship
Was he talking
with
to?
Scott.
Was
I
he
think
talking
he's
to?
talking to us.
I think he was talking to
Yeah,
you,
he's talking to
Tyreese,
us.
because of your sweater.
Hey, how's it
Dude.
going?
He really
That's
loved. He
what it is,
really
man.
loved your sweater.
That's
man.
what it is.
He got it. Yeah, no, man. No, Christmas though.
Christmas,
Dude,
though. Yeah.
you know, I like the idea of it. You know, spending time with family and shit. I hate the commercialism.
What do you mean?
Fact of it.
What do you mean?
Like the commercialism, just like bustling around. You got to fucking get a gift, and you know everybody's like, and then stores are being open till this, until that. It just kind of defeats the purpose then of the actual holiday.
What do you mean? I don't understand.
What are you talking about? The fucking commercial aspect of Christmas.
Well, I mean,
I'm
everyone's
not
got
helping
it.
out. I'm letting you explain. You think I'm not going to explain this for you.
Carl just commented in and said, "Merry Christmas." Thank you, Carl.
Carl who? Does it say Carl who?
H. I'm not going to say the last name. Oh, we're getting another phone call here.
Oh no!
Here
No,
we
no,
go.
No. It's
What's
not
the
gonna be
area
good.
code?
Here we go.
It's not popping up though.
It's Mrs. CJ.
Wait, hold on. I'm trying to get.
There you go.
On
You are live, CJ. Who is this? Hello.
It's a little kid.
I
Hey,
think someone I think she accidentally called us.
hey, how's it going?
Hello.
Hello.
Santa's not real. I'm gonna tell you
It's
that
little
right now.
kids on the line.
So they need to know. They need
Santa's
to know
real. Santa
Hey,
is
whoever's
very
this-
real.
Hey, let him down easy. Come
Believing
on,
is
come on.
seeing.
Say-
This morning, I want you to know that your family loves you very much.
What the fuck?
No.
No, they were saying they love us. This is the Grinch. Well, I guess nobody's answering though.
All right. Well, I'm
Yeah,
gonna drop him.
hang up on this. Yeah.
Okay. I don't know who that was.
Thanks for the
but
call, though.
it-
Love you.
man, I feel we're just.
Do you
getting
think that
a lot-
was your family?
I don't know. We're getting a lot of spam phone calls lately. Though.
Yeah,
I
man.
mean, a
No, you know what?
lot.
It's good. Everybody's kind of coming in. This is nice. You know, it take an hour out of your real family to sit down with your Going Dutch family, and
Which
and
is
talk
now
shit.
your real fucking family.
Which is, I would say, more important.
Definitely, yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
There's people
Oh,
who
yeah.
raise you.
Here, you want to hear, Aunt, fucking, Bob or your Uncle Bob, fucking just ramble on his whole bullshit.
Exactly.
No,
Think about this. Think about this. Most of that family you spend one night with,
Yeah.
one fucking night with, a year. Okay. So 5 hours maybe at tops that you spend with them? Fucking, you are watching us every Monday live at 9 p.m. You're spending like fucking 1 hour a week with us, 52 hours, fucking sometimes more than your real family.
All right,
So,
guys,
yeah.
we have another caller calling in. Let's take a good look at it. If I can.
Here we
fucking
go.
find it.
Here we
What is
go.
this? I'm a little scared.
All right, you are live on Mayhem Mondays podcast. Who is this?
Hi, Tina.
This is Tina.
We're
Caught
getting to
it,
know her phone
motherfucker.
number, man.
I love you guys.
Oh, we love you too.
Merry Christmas.
Merry
Tina.
Christmas to
Merry
you
Christmas
too.
to you.
Now, Tina,
You
let
know.
me ask you something. When you think of Christmas, what makes you happy about Christmas?
Socks.
Is it the socks?
The things that make me happy about Christmas is seeing the smiles on my family's face.
Oh my God.
You're gonna make us cry.
No, I had something in my eye.
that is the best, especially seeing the smile on my granddaughters' faces as they're opening their presents. That is like, oh my gosh, it melts my heart.
Now, you know what?
What are you guys doing?
She gets
What are
it.
you guys
She
doing
gets
today for Christmas Eve?
Yeah, what
do
do
you guys
you do
anything
for
special?
Christmas?
Well, I stayed home and I baked. I baked a pecan pie, 2 apple pies. I did some deviled eggs.
A lot of
and
pies.
tomorrow morning, I'm going to bake a ham.
Oh wow!
She's gonna go ham on that.
So you're just busy in the kitchen.
Yeah, it's
Now-
the best part.
Now,
You
do
know,
you guys
get to bake.
host? Do you guys host,
Or you go to?
or do you go somewhere?
No, I stay home. I stay home. Everybody comes to me.
Well, there you go.
So, Tina, let me ask you this. We want to know, how old were you when you found out that Santa Claus was not real?
What? He's not real? Go on,
Well,
Tina.
I found out when I was about 6 years old. I had a very cruel brother that was a year older than me.
That'll
So
do it.
he found out before I did, and then he came in and told me Santa wasn't real, and then he got me up about midnight and showed me my mom was putting the Christmas presents under the tree.
Wait,
Damn.
you were sleeping?
So
and
he
just
didn't
woke
just
you
told-
up. He just didn't tell you.
He
was like,
showed you.
Look at this.
That's crazy.
Now, was he
Yeah.
was he trying to show you because you didn't believe him, or was he trying to show you because he was just being mean?
Because I didn't believe him. I was crying. I cried myself to sleep.
Oh shit! The only thing that would make this even worse if he had a little violin that he played while he brought you out there.
He's not real.
All right, well,
Aw.
Tina, we really appreciate you giving us a call. We know
Thank
that you
you.
are one of our
Biggest fans. Do you see the pictures of
I
her
love
wearing that
you
shirt?
guys.
yes.
Love you
You
too.
Hey, Tyrese.
Yes, love.
Hey, wait, Tyrese.
Yes.
That's a great pocket for some condoms.
It is. You know what? I didn't even think about that. I don't use condoms.
I bet you he didn't, but I did.
Wow.
Oh, okay. Oh. Thank
All right,
you.
Aunt
On that
Tina.
note,
Merry
Tina.
Christmas, Auntie.
Merry
girl.
Christmas, you guys. I love you. You guys be careful.
Thank
You too. Bye.
Bye.
Condoms.
That
What,
just-
what are condoms?
We just went from talking about Christmas and Santa to condoms. Okay. Hey, you think Santa and Mrs. Claus uses condoms?
no,
what do you
I think
think?
the
What-
elves are their kids.
Damn.
Nah, there's no way the elves are their kids. You think there's black elves?
Mrs. Claus is fertile as fuck. Okay.
Do you think they ever hire Jewish elves up
No.
at the North Pole?
Nope.
Nope.
What? Why? Why would elves want him to work
Maybe
there?
it's a great union.
Oh, okay.
You know,
Maybe they
that's
get money.
what. Maybe it is.
So, wow.
Is there a Christmas song about elves though? There's not. Think about it. There's no Christmas song about elves. At least not one mainstream one that everybody knows.
I don't think so.
No.
Can you name all the reindeer?
No.
Dasher,
Dixie.
Dasher, Dancer.
You sing the song.
I
gotta
gotta
sing
sing it. You know,
What a
Dasher and Dancer and Prancer and Vixen. Isn't that kind
Vixen,
of weird? I can't
Cupid.
do it unless
What
I
is
sing
it?
it.
Say it.
Dasher, Dasher and Dancer and Prancer and Vixen, Comet, Cupid, Donner, Blitzen, Rudolph. There you go.
Now, here's the thing about the story about Rudolph. What
Lay
is
it on us. Tell us about Rudolph.
what does
CJ.
Santa say at the very end? Rudolph, with your nose so bright, won't you guide my sleigh tonight?
Yeah.
Rudolph just got made fun of over and over again in front of Santa Claus, and Santa Claus didn't do shit. And then
Yeah,
finally,
what the fuck? Santa Claus was supposed to be like the principal.
all of a sudden, all of a
No.
sudden, all the fucking reindeer think Rudolph's pretty cool, and then suddenly Santa's like, you know what? I kind of do want you.
Actually, according to the movie,
That shit don't work like that.
they had their own little Rudolph community that Santa wasn't even a part of. And then Santa just went up in there. He saw Rudolph, so he didn't even know about the bullying. and
Santa's got cameras.
He
all
didn't
right?
know.
That guy's a freak.
That movie was
The
made
movie.
back in the fucking.
Yeah, they were like-
They didn't have cameras then. No, listen. I'm gonna tell you. I'm gonna tell you this. I'm gonna
This
tell
is
you
the
this.
point. It's flying reindeer. And you're
Listen.
just saying, no, fucking cameras? Are you ridiculous?
No, I'm gonna
Stupid.
tell you. I think the lesson of that movie. Now they don't want to fucking put it in because it promotes bullying. They don't want to put it on TV. Bullshit. Here's what it is. It teaches you that your weakness can become a strength.
Oh, here we go.
Okay, and that you can overcome bullying, all that type of stuff. You can be special. Everybody's special in their own way. You just got to find out how. Maybe Santa knew that, and maybe, he could have stepped in, stopped those fucking reindeer from bullying fucking Rudolph, but then guess what? He would have been
learned.
cradling them. He would have been fucking
Would've
carrying
learned.
them. What would fucking Rudolph learn from that? That's just me, though.
There we go.
That's just me. Rudolph had to
needs-
learn on his own. People are so nurturing and they're so quick to just fucking, just stop it. No, let the fucking kid learn on his own. And guess what? He saved fucking Christmas. That's what happened.
Tyrese, here's the thing. We've always, with Mayhem Mondays podcast, we've always done kind of light, funny, just good shit to talk about, right?
Okay.
Like, it's funny. In any prior podcast before Mayhem Mondays podcast, shit got deep, and you should see how much Sam fucking yells.
Yeah.
My God.
It gets what was
It's stupid.
What was the one we were talking? I think we were talking about Kanye when he did his whole fucking rant, and I went on for about 5 minutes, and I see CJ out of the corner of my eye, CJ's like
He just wouldn't stop.
Oh, yeah, I daydream a little bit. Once it gets to the minute 3,
No.
I start thinking about dude, what am I
No.
eating today?
So-
What's going on?
so-
I gotta get.
This was the second time Sam has ever been on, Going Dutch Radio Network. We randomly went on a podcast on a Tuesday or Wednesday, and Sam It's like, I just need a vent. I want to be on your show. I'm like, well, it's only me. Like,
It was a
it's
Wednesday. Yeah, it was a
Tuesday or
Wednesday night. Yeah, it was a Wednesday night.
So he's like, well, let's go live right now. I'm like, okay, let's do it. And then he's like, I just want to fucking vent about how people are getting coddled and like, everybody gets a first place medal and there's just no humanity in the world.
Damn right, man.
And dude, he ranted for at least an hour and 15 minutes straight.
Oh yeah.
Oh my God.
Remember we even said, well, let's just do a half an hour. There's no fucking way I would have gotten all that out in a half an hour.
No, you were
Holy
sweating,
shit.
dude. You were yelling so loud.
Oh, I was mad. I was just fucking mad. And it wasn't at like one particular thing. It was just at everything.
You were having a bad day.
Yeah, I think so.
Sounds like a horrible
Maybe.
podcast. I'm not going to watch
No,
it.
But you know
it was
what?
pretty good.
It was fucking great.
Okay.
It was
So
good.
it's
Take
on
your
it's
word
on
for it.
YouTube. They can go and watch it, can't they? It's on YouTube. It's on Facebook.
It's on
I
YouTube.
think-
It's on
yeah.
Facebook. Just
You can watch it.
Look at the podcast where it's just Sam and I
It's
sitting
just
next
literally
to each
CJ
other.
and I.
Yeah, CJ and Sam.
Just the two of us.
You can make it if we try. Just the two of us.
Now,
I say we sing a Christmas song. We have to
You
sing a
and
Christmas
I.
song.
I
We
had a
have to sing
question,
Christmas
but I
song.
forgot.
Go on.
Yeah,
Oh,
go ahead.
Well, thanks for telling us.
Yeah, no problem. Yeah, no.
do we
I
have
have
any?
nothing.
Do we have any comments on Facebook?
Right now.
Right about now.
Aunt Tina said, awesome condom holder.
Yay.
Thanks, Tina.
Scott said, Tyrice, I want your sweater.
It's not happening, buddy.
Yeah, I mean, and you know what? You know what? I think people are just, they just got us in the background. We're fucking, easy breezy listening.
We're
music
like right
now.
above the fireplace right now, that little fake fireplace. And then they got us above it just playing while they're
The mantle,
Like
the fake
fucking
mantle.
Yule
getting
log,
all
man.
getting the kids in one of those little
The fucking
kid
Yule log.
cages that you have.
I
Remember
like
the
it.
Yule log on like Channel 11, and it would just play
24/7.
all day, and it was just a fucking log in a fire.
Fuck yeah.
And it would just be 24 hours of just Christmas music.
Shit's
man.
hot. I love it.
Hell yeah, man.
I want rich friends. I want to go to one of those fancy house parties where it's just like a
You
huge
have us.
house, and like
We're your rich friends.
people are dressed up.
Okay, yeah, but
it's
will
a-
they have
We're
a
rich.
Going Dutch studio, a Going Dutch lounge
I
in
mean,
their
I'm
house?
sure they're rich enough.
Yeah.
Anybody know any rich friends, man? Let me know. I want to go to their Christmas party, their New Year's Eve party, or whatever.
I feel like with rich people, like my uncle, he would throw it every year. That's another story for another time. But fucking, he was well off. He had some money.
yeah.
The house was just not fun to have Christmas
Really?
in.
What do you mean?
I never thought, because it's like everything's so perfect. It's a nice house.
So you can't
and
ruin
he's
shit?
very and you're just like, I don't want to touch this.
Wait,
He
wait,
had
wait.
a-
Let me ask you this. You
Yeah.
see this house is kind of like touchy. You can't, everything's
Yeah.
perfect. Let me ask you
Yeah.
this. Did everybody have to take their shoes off whenever they came in?
No, it wasn't.
Okay.
It wasn't one of those.
It's not
So
bad,
I'll give
though.
him
It's
that.
not bad.
It's not bad. I
not
like
bad.
when
But
they do
he
that.
just
Not
he
bad.
was so anal about shit, like, and when I say that, like, his ass tightens up. You know what I'm saying?
That's
yeah,
good, though.
his ass tightens up like when it like he's always got to stick up his ass, and fucking like.
Does he have a tight ass?
No, but he's just so like, hey, this has to be in the right place here. This has to be in the right place here. And I remember as a kid, it just was never, ever, ever fun being at the house. Like we could have been at another because it was
It's all these
so-
rules.
Yeah, it's all these rules, and then there's a lot of material items and shit like that. And he's done very well for himself. He deserves it all. But the problem was just, is that really inviting? So I wouldn't want any rich friends. I would want like somebody that
Man, you can
that's
have
actually
like a
like.
rich friend with like butlers or something where they don't care about cleaning.
Yeah, but
I
it's
want
not-
some of that. I want that TV holiday party like Seven Heaven or Kevin McAllister.
The
That
child
house that
molester
they
guy?
had. The Kevin
Yeah, oh.
McAllister at Home Alone.
No. He's talking Seventh Heaven.
Seventh Heaven.
Seventh Heaven.
The dad on there. Didn't
did
the
I say?
dad end up?
What did I
Diddling,
say?
yeah. He was diddling kids and diddling fucking
Ah,
young
well,
girls,
then,
dude.
Maybe
Did he
not.
play a preacher
was
in
a
that
priest.
show?
Yeah, he was of course he was.
Yeah.
I mean, why wouldn't it be? You know what I mean?
No, it wasn't. He wasn't a Catholic preacher, though, people. I just want to say, because he was married and had
Let's
kids.
clear that
Okay,
up.
Okay,
Good.
he was not a Catholic preacher.
And-
Catholics already got enough fire coming at him from a lot of
Right?
other
Yeah,
shit.
I agree, man.
Nah, man, Seventh Heaven, man, fuck that show. Everybody was way too happy in that show.
Shit.
That show does not.
Everybody
was
was
not
getting
realistic.
diddled.
Then they kept on fucking They kept on getting other kids to live with them, and then those kids would be diddling the other kids that lived in the house, and then they, and they were all dating one another. And
Yeah,
it's like,
the dad's like, hey,
yeah.
hey, Johnny, you're my son. Hey, why don't you invite, Chad over? He's like, I hate Chad. Chad hates me. And he's like, no, really, bring him over.
that is yeah, dude.
Bring
No,
Really creepy.
Man, fuck that,
dude.
man.
Yeah.
No, but like, no, Aunt Tina said in the comments just now, she goes, down to earth people are more fun. I feel like some rich people are not down to earth.
I just want that
so therefore
house.
they're not, it's just not fun to hang out.
It's the people that have money that realize how lucky they are that they have money. Those are the fucking best. You know what I mean? Like, like,
oh, okay, I see what you're saying.
I'm not saying they just blow their money and like to have fun, but they understand, like, wow, how lucky am I?
Right.
Let me treat everybody else. Let's have a party. Let's have fun. You know, whether it's a party or not. You know what I mean? Like, they just know how to have a good time.
Yeah.
You know?
No, that's exactly how it is. That's exactly how it should be.
Yeah.
That's like the kids that get all the presents. You know what I'm saying? Those kids, I feel like, are gonna grow up to be spoiled.
You know, it's exactly the same thing as every kid gets a first place medal at a fucking soccer game.
Yes, don't get me started.
Don't get him started. We got a call. We got a call, son.
No, we don't.
We don't have a call.
Oh, we don't.
No, he just switched the screen on there.
Yeah.
Oh, well then,
It was a
shit. Never
text.
mind.
It was a text.
Never fucking mind,
text.
guys.
You were really excited.
I wanted to just hear what somebody else has to say.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, you did, or
You
something
did,
just
man.
happened.
What?
Turn off my mic.
No,
Okay.
he turned off. His mic.
Guys,
He's good. He's
anyone
good.
who's watching live right now, please share this live video that you're watching right now. We really appreciate it. And you know what? We appreciate, and this is a time for just giving thanks. You know
Scott
what I mean?
wants the sweater, man. He keeps on
Scott,
commenting.
we're gonna give Scott.
I want that
a
sweater. Come
Hey,
on.
Ask Scott if he wants
Tyrese,
the
sweater, please.
Ask him if
Scott,
he
do you
wants
want the sweater?
Do you want the sweater?
All right.
We're asking for
Next.
confirmation on that.
Next. Okay, I want to know. Do you guys, in your family's Christmas day, do you guys do any like weird games, kind of like traditions every year? Anything?
I can't do anything. My mom's blind now, so she can't really do anything at her house. I'll probably stop there, but no, we don't have any traditions. I think we had Christmas Eve. We got to open one present.
Yeah.
That we had under the tree. And that's pretty much the only thing.
That's a nice.
Yeah, so Christmas Eve, you open up one present.
And then you're like sizing them up. Like, do I go for the
Yeah,
bigger
you're
one?
like,
do I go for
to
the
big
little
one?
one?
This
Do
one,
I go?
Yeah, this present looks huge, and you're like, there might be. It just might be a
Shaking it.
box. There might be
Right,
nothing in there.
right,
Yeah.
exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Bring us back to
You know,
memories.
they said one of the things I saw on Facebook was, and this is for all those people out there that are listening that have kids, wrap a whole bunch of boxes filled with like just like random shit or something like that and put them under the tree. And anytime your kid acts up, throw them in the fire. And say like, there goes your Christmas present. But they have no idea that nothing's.
Look, Timmy, you're a piece of shit.
So, but yeah, I was like, that's a good idea. It's a little barbaric, but it is fucking good.
It's going to teach him a fucking lesson.
It is going
I'ma
to teach him
use
a
it.
fucking lesson.
It's like training a dog. You gotta
shock him with the shock collar.
Don't.
Yeah, there you go.
Want to be a baller.
Shock collar 2018. Something in power.
You're right, Tyrese.
boom,
Everything
boom,
cool?
boom, boom, boom. I'm trying to get over this hangover because we went out last night.
Hair of the dog. You guys want to drink?
I am perfectly fine.
I got
Sam
tequila.
wanted to fight everybody.
No,
Yeah.
I did not. No.
Yeah, that was not a zipper. That fucking. It's
It was that really was. That really was. And I told Tyreese, I'm like, as mouthy as we were last night,
We were.
I'm surprised that we did it. And Tyreese is like, man, my neck is bothering me today. I'm like, maybe we did get into a fight.
So what
last
happens
night.
is Sam normally does something to piss a girl off or piss somebody off, and what I usually do is I walk over to the other side of the bar and I'm like, I don't know who the fuck that asshole is. But like last night, I was like, fuck it. I'm going to join Sam. We're going to both be assholes because he keeps doing this. So something must work.
man.
So every time Sam was like pissing off the bartenders or women.
Well, no, that was only one. That was only one bartender last night because when we were walking into the place, I legit tripped over the step because the way that these steps are.
Jesus.
Fucking. So I'm like, oh, okay. And they were like, oh my god, he's had a lot to drink. I'm like, I have been drinking, but that is not why I drank. And then I got pissed.
Anybody who's watching live, we want to know right now, what is your favorite Christmas movie and why? You guys, let us know as well.
Are we going out tonight? What are we doing?
I don't know.
So anyone who's watching right now live, we want to know what's your favorite Christmas movie. But I want to ask Tyreese, what is your favorite Christmas movie and why?
So the one that comes to my head first is the Rudolph movie. The old school Rudolph movie with the abominable snowman that's fucking scary as shit.
The stop motion,
That's the one. That's the first one that comes to my head. The Grinch is good. I didn't see the new one. I need to see the new Grinch. They had the new Grinch going on somewhere.
I got you. I like it.
Yeah, it's like a cartoon version of the Grinch that they got going
Home
on.
Alone
New one,
is
animated.
Home Alone is good.
Yes. Home Alone all the way for me. You know, Macaulay Culkin.
Was that yours?
Yeah. Oh, absolutely. And
They,
you know,
they redid that commercial. Did you see the?
Google did.
Google
Yeah,
did?
man. Google decided, hey, let's make a commercial with Macaulay Culkin. Now, here's the funny thing. A lot of people who might have heard about Macaulay Culkin between his teen years up till now thought like he was a druggie, he's dead, all these crazy, you know, not necessarily conspiracies, but like really most people that hear about him like, oh, he's a he's on meth and shit. No, he's not. Like he went to France, like he finished high school.
You
Like
you watched his podcast with
like,
Rogan, man.
Yeah,
And he was banging Mila Kunis for that whole time. He was dating Mila
Dude.
Kunis, like,
Dude,
yeah.
yes. Amazing.
So I mean, yeah, the guy.
He's got talent.
And I think he ended it between them.
Now, what's
So,
crazy
not
is
only that,
between
like-
all of his Home Alone movies, Macaulay Culkin, he was doing professional ballet as a young kid. Professional. Like, he was the top in the world.
Yeah.
Like, his dad
As a kid?
instilled in him 24/7, you work nonstop until, not like an overbearing dad, like, 'cause he's a piece of shit because he wants money, but, like, he just wanted him to be successful. He wanted him to make a name for
You
himself.
think he'll be more popular than a little
Well,
bit more famous?
Macaulay Culkin wanted to just want to drop off the face of the earth.
Wasn't it though
essentially.
when he was doing ballet, they would interview him
Yeah.
and they were
Uh-huh.
like, this kid's pretty funny, like he's cute. And then they're like, let's put him in a fucking movie.
And that shit stuck, man.
Yeah.
I mean,
Oh,
they
word?
loved it, man.
Yeah. Even like when you listen to him talk now, he is captivating.
I mean, everybody
Like when he talk, you can tell like he's a little weird. You know what I'm saying?
he's
a little
very
out there.
he's eccentric.
Yeah.
That's like the
Is he
perfect
really-
word.
You
for
say
it.
he has his own podcast?
No, he was on Joe Rogan. He
was on
had
Joe
him
Rogan's, yeah.
But no, Macaulay Culkin though. I mean, he is captivating. He knows how to fucking work a crowd. And the funny thing is he's being himself the whole time. Scott said his favorite movie is Christmas Vacation. Carl said that his favorite movie is Die Hard. You know,
Somebody
of
said
course.
that. Die Hard.
you know, Die Hard is
Carl
a Christmas
who?
movie.
Carl who? I think I asked before. Carl who?
Hoyt.
Carl.
Is that
Fucking
your boy?
Carl.
Is that
yeah,
your boy?
Carl's my boy. Hey, Carl. I knew that would be your fucking favorite movie.
But it is a Christmas movie. I hate how people say that it's not. It totally is a Christmas movie.
I haven't seen the movie
never
in
seen
about
it. Yeah, I haven't seen
8-9 years.
It's
How
a
is it a
Christmas
Christmas movie other than it's based
Does it
upon
happen in Christmas?
It's around Christmas, but I don't think there's any Christmas like
They have. I think they play Christmas music at the end though.
Oh, so that's a Christmas movie.
That's a Christmas movie,
Okay.
man.
You gotta-
It's all about like getting together.
It gotta be a Christmas movie.
Listen,
it has to be around Christmas, and it has to be at least
Right.
2 Christmas songs.
it's like
Lethal Weapon's a Christmas movie. The
What?
first Lethal Weapon is a Christmas movie.
Medea
come
goes to
on.
jail. Christmas movie.
really?
No, I've just made that.
Oh, okay. I was like, what's going on here?
Medea
goes to
jail. Shit.
Schindler's List.
That is not a Christmas movie.
No, fucking what?
Oh my God, that
The
is
boy
not,
in
that
the
is not a
striped
Christmas
pajamas.
movie. Oh Jesus.
Oh my God.
All right,
Look at
everybody.
him. That's what happened.
I
He
might
does
get
look
banned
like
for
he's-
this, but guys, here is
It's
the.
okay. It's our holiday special.
Fuck it, we
I
might
think
get
you
kicked
could
off.
play like a minute or 30 seconds of it or something like that.
We're gonna watch. So Macaulay Culkin, who is? We explained who Macaulay Culkin is. Sam, real
Macaulay
quick.
Culkin was the kid from Home Alone, Home Alone 2.
Yes.
Look at that house.
Go on.
I have
That's
Christmas in that
the
motherfucking
original house though.
All right. So
He's a kid that goes yeah, freaking with the shaving
All right,
cream,
so we
yeah.
are about to watch
Home
Macaulay
Alone
Culkin,
kid.
the Home Alone kid. Now, this is today, Macaulay Culkin. This is Google's ad with him in it. So let's take a good look at it.
Can we watch the whole thing or should we do like 30 seconds of it?
It doesn't matter. We're going to get banned.
Hey Google, what's on my calendar today?
You have one event called House to Yourself.
Oh yeah.
That might get us banned. It's got to be the fucking music.
He did not age well.
Okay, I'll remind
What's
you.
wrong? What's with like
So that dude, Macaulay Culkin looks.
just the same?
He just looks a little bit taller and bigger.
Yeah,
He's got a child-looking face, dude.
yeah.
Hey Google, turn down the
Oh
temperature.
my God, dude.
No, he's an interesting guy. He's a huge wrestling fan too.
Oh, hardcore.
Yeah, he's a hardcore wrestling fan.
No,
man.
like not fake wrestling. Sorry, WWE,
Like sports entertainment
and
wrestling,
UFC as well. Though,
Yeah.
I mean, like he was keeping up with everything fucking Joe
boxing,
Rogan was saying. And I was
boxing
like,
too.
what?
Boxing. He's a big boxing fan.
Yeah, dude. So yeah, that was
You know who's a huge like MMA fan
who
is, but when it was like in its back in the beginning of it, when it was like still like very very underground and shit.
Yeah.
Leonardo DiCaprio. He's like a huge
Really?
no MMA. Like he was a huge MMA fan. Leonardo DiCaprio is. They had my like one of the guys that I trained that trains me.
Yeah.
He was saying that he was at this like this fight and shit like that, and he was watching, and it was like when MMA was coming up, it wasn't like really on Spike TV yet, all that kind of shit, and he looked over next to him, and there's this guy, and he's like trying to like be real, hiding, and he said
awesome.
he said it was Leonardo DiCaprio. He said, yeah, man, he kind of recognized him, and he was like, oh,
Leo.
Okay, he probably doesn't want anybody to recognize him. But yeah, no, he's a huge fan too.
That's
so
awesome.
is Macaulay Culkin.
Macaulay
It's
Culkin,
crazy,
dude.
man.
Like, anybody who doesn't watch Joe Rogan's podcast, please do. Whether you watch podcasts or not on a regular basis, please do, because you will find out when you think of Macaulay Culkin, you think like he probably was an ex-druggie, or he's probably gonna be fucking weird. He's kind of eccentric, but he's into like such manly things, and it's kind of surprising because he kind of comes off a little
he comes off metrosexual. I was about to say, yeah,
definitely.
He's a cool guy though. Yeah. Listening to that really. Now I never got. Was he on drugs though?
They never
said officially.
They never stated, but all the tabloids. I remember when I was taking a shit, throughout my teenage years, my mom would always buy him, throw him in the, in the bathroom. I read him like it's always like the worst looking pictures, like he's like practically dying in a car or dying on the ground. But then you hear his story on Joe Rogan's podcast, and it's like, it sounds like he's doing great. He went to France. Yeah. He's done all these amazing things. He's into fucking awesome stuff.
How much from the Home Alone movies alone, how much money do you think that he has? Because that is the #1 selling holiday movie, not Christmas movie, holiday movie.
Ask the question again, and I'm going to look it up, and then you guys get to guess without looking.
Okay.
It's gonna be like...
Well,
I'll look it up on my phone so you guys
look it up.
can see.
But
he's gonna Google it.
But how much? Millions. Let's say this, millions. I'd say probably he's worth $30 million.
Fuck it, let's make a holiday movie.
Because you got to understand, like fucking, he's put money into shit, invested it, stocks, all that kind of shit.
Yeah, he was a smart guy about it, even though everyone makes it out that he wasn't. It's fucking crazy.
It's nuts, man.
Let's take a
man,
look
my
here.
fucking. Apparently, I can't.
You can't what?
Comment on Facebook.
Yeah, I can't see the comments.
Did we get kicked off or something?
Yeah, now we're gonna wrap it up soon anyway, guys. Man, it's Christmas Eve.
It is Christmas Eve, guys.
We gotta do stuff.
You are correct, Tyrice. This is Going Dutch Radio Network, and right now is Mayhem Monday's podcast, and it is Monday. We will not be doing a show
New Year's Eve. We will not. So sorry. We flipped a coin. We figured we'd have to go instead of doing 2 Mondays in a row without a podcast. So we just said, "Hey, fuck it, let's do Christmas."
It better be Christmas Eve.
We got to do it. If we're gonna go, we're gonna.
How much is he worth?
I don't know. It's actually it's hard to find it.
Yeah.
Usually you can find it like.
Can't you go on Forbes or something like that? Did his parents spend his money? Aunt Tina said, "I think his mom spent his money." Oh. She probably did spend some of it, man.
I mean, so did you know that Macaulay Culkin was raised in a small, tiny 1-bedroom apartment with like 7 other brothers and sisters?
Did not
in
know
a
that.
1-bedroom apartment, 7 other brothers and sisters, and the mom and the dad, everybody.
Even after he became famous?
No. Obviously, this is before.
They're trying to save money.
So as of 2018, Macaulay,
that's how you stay a millionaire.
As of 2018, Macaulay Culkin, the kid from Home Alone, who's now a giant kid, is worth roughly $15 million. So that's how much money he supposedly has.
How much? I mean, like. That's comfortable. You're living life comfortably.
Yeah,
this is probably a little bit more than comfortable.
Oh yeah, I say $4 million means you can kind of just
travel the world.
You can have some nice stuff. Yeah, you can kind of do whatever you want without having to work.
Well, he was talking about how he moved to France. He said like he went there to visit, and then he was like, you know what, fuck it, I'm just gonna move here. Fuck it, I'll just move here.
He's like, I feel Frenchy.
Yeah, that's.
I like French fries.
Yeah. So then he goes there and. That's all she wrote. Like, I would love to just I can up and
dude,
go to Rome.
France is fucking expensive. Like, do you know what an apartment in France
Paris.
is like $1 million?
He was not even just France. Paris. You know, Paris is the most like stuck up Parisians are the most stuck up people in the fucking world.
No, what?
Yeah, because Paris is looked at as this one of the most beautiful cities in the world.
But there's some terrible shit going on right now.
Oh yeah,
you know what I mean.
Well, it's all in especially like the big cities in Europe, it's all of these migrants from Islamic countries and shit like that. And all of a sudden, these crime rates are going up. That's what they're saying. And it's like they're wondering, is there a correlation between the Islamic migrants and why crime's going up, or is it something else and shit like that? But
if you had to guess, if there's a direct correlation of a rise in violence and a rise when people moved in, so to speak.
Yeah, common sense would say if you look at a graph, if you look at a chart,
too many Italians.
Pie chart.
Probably.
I actually introduced Sam to another Italian.
Really?
Last night, thinking, hey, you're Italian, he's Italian, you're gonna hit it off.
No.
No.
Like, what do you mean hit it off? Like, were they like beating the shit out of each other? Like that's
no.
Okay.
No, they eventually got into like an argument, but you had to separate them at the end, and then like
Sicilians
halfway.
Just not fucking Italian.
Yeah, there you go.
Your mom cooks with ragu.
Yeah, that's probably what happened. You're not really Italian.
What kind of Italian would that be? Or does that even exist?
Look. If you want like fucking here's the thing. Most people they'll do like just a base sauce, like ragu, prego, or like Hunt's, fucking. But they'll do a base sauce. But then you don't just have to have that as your sauce. You can season it any way that you want.
What?
Because you know how long it actually takes to make the sauce.
Tell us.
It's gonna probably take all day.
All day?
What the
That's
fuck?
crazy.
Yeah. If you want to make real soft, like from tomatoes, real fucking tomatoes.
From what?
From tomatoes.
Tomato. I gotcha. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Tomatoes. Yeah.
All right.
Cool.
Last couple things before we end this live show. Please, guys, like, share, comment. We want to know.
All right. So Scott really wants the sweater.
Oh, yeah, really?
Tell Scott to back the fuck off.
Tyrese, can we see the sweater one more time? We
See the
looked
sweater,
up,
Tyreese. We need to sing a song.
Why you always?
We need to sing a song
Why you always trying to sing?
because it's Christmas and that's what you do.
It's Rudolph, and he has a red nose.
Rudolph.
The red-nosed reindeer
Somebody.
had a very shiny nose.
Like a light bulb.
And if you ever saw it,
Solemn.
you would even say it glowed.
Like a light bulb.
All of the other reindeer
Reindeer.
used to laugh and call him names.
Like a piece of shit.
Yeah, the
Never
fucking
let
bullies.
Poor Rudolph
Fucking asshole.
joining any reindeer games.
Like
Monopoly is Monopoly.
Okay. All right.
What is
Then
Rudolph?
one
Rudolph
foggy
Monopoly.
Christmas
Reindeer.
Eve, Santa came to say.
What'd he say?
That's offensive. Rudolph, with your
Yeah, man.
nose
God.
so bright,
Read a book, CJ.
won't you guide my sleigh tonight?
Are you waiting for other people to join you? I'm not joining.
No one's fucking it. Then all the reindeer loved him
loved him.
as they shouted out with glee.
Fuck me.
Rudolph the red-nosed reindeer. Oh, on, he's taking a drag on it.
It's you're backing him up right now because I refuse to help.
You'll go down in history.
I used all my help last night.
Hey, man.
like Kanye West.
It's difficult not to take a break. So I have to, suck on this douche flute in order to.
You said it, not us this time.
There we go.
Ah.
There we go.
It helps,
All
man.
right, let's end it.
Merry Christmas,
Merry
guys.
Christmas,
Thank you
people.
for listening
Scott
to
wants
us,
the
man.
sweater. He wants the sweater.
Scott wants a sweater real bad.
He wants the sweater real bad.
Any
baby.
final
All right,
thoughts?
tell him to come to St.
Just a
Louis,
couple
man.
things.
We'll
No,
Hug your loved
words.
ones close. Santa's coming down the chimney. Isn't that kind of weird? That's a home invasion.
No shit.
Fucking A.
It's fucking scary, man. All hold on, real quick. All the childhood childhood nursery rhymes and shit are scary as fuck. Like,
Do you know what is
it's
the other
awkward,
dude?
man.
Krampus?
No,
Krampus,
you know why?
It's the opposite of Santa Claus. It's Krampus.
Krampus.
He comes in,
Oh. He
and
comes
if you're
in
a
if
bad kid, he like has like a bag of coals. He
Ooh.
comes down your trim and like beat you with the bag.
That's
of
an
coals.
that's actually from Germanic folklore.
Yeah, what is it? Krampus.
It was yeah.
Yeah.
And then then they made that fucking horror movie about it.
Ooh, yeah.
But no, it was real before the horror movie. Like, I mean, Germanic folklore. Krampus
no.
was the demon.
He put you in the Christmas bag, and then he beats the Christmas, like he throws around the Christmas bag and beats it and shit like that.
Are you fucking serious?
Yeah.
You never seen Krampus, the movie?
No.
We'll watch
Krampus,
it.
Krampus, whatever the fuck
We'll
you want
watch
to call
it
it.
after this.
What was that one Christmas movie with the guy from Home Improvement? You know what I'm talking about, right?
Oh, the Santa Claus.
Yeah, Tim Allen. With
That-
Tim Allen,
that was a
dude.
good movie.
Dude, that was good. I like that one.
Oh, yeah. Well, we'll watch it.
All right, guys, this is Going Dutch Radio Network, and right now, this Man Mondays podcast, we are signing off. This was the Christmas Eve special. Thank you guys for calling in and commenting. Tyreese.
I miss you. I don't have anything to say, but send me presents, send me gifts. Fuck Sam and everything he stands for.
Wow.
And I'll see you in 2 weeks.
Tyrese.
What is it? Because we're not.
Yeah, 2 weeks.
2 weeks.
Or
Two
we're doing,
weeks.
yeah,
We
2
will
weeks.
not be here New Year's.
Because
2
we got
weeks.
drinking to do.
Yeah.
So drink with us. We don't know where we're going. We'll probably announce it on Facebook.
Sam, anything?
Merry Christmas.
Merry fucking
Wow.
Christmas.
And
All right,
Happy
guys.
Hanukkah.
Okay.
Happy Hanukkah.
I like that. I like that, guys. All right,
Damn
guys.
right.
This Man in Mondays podcast. I'm CJ, your host, and this is Going Dutch Radio Network. Thank you guys for watching. Have a good night.
We need to get drunk one of these days.